today. From MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And this first play will get him back to the 25, but that's going to be it. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On second down, here's Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
5 yards, now it's third and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. And Thomas seems to be in some pain. He's still on the ground. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
That's good for a Giants first down.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And this will go for 5 up to the 33. After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Taken down at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. Now Saquon Barkley. Defensively, it was Avonte Maddox with a tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Barkley. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 33. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. On first down, Barkley works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. This is Barkley. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 24. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
That's a gain of 5.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. Barkley. And this carry, despite the good move, will be stopped short of the 10. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll run with Barkley. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Barkley. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor... They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. The Giants on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shep. They'll set up a throw. Catch made by Slayton. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 11.
Saquon Barkley.
Looking to throw. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the tuck and run. On first down, Barkley. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Barkley on first down, going to work his... Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And down inside the 15 he goes. A gain of 13. It's a first down. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Barkley on the hand.
Nathan Shepard in there to make the tackle. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Forced out to his left. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Illegal touching. Offense.
So erase the Reds. He'll drop to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Defense.
Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They're going to look to throw. Going for it all. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for the end zone. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He'll come out throwing here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. And there he goes again. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for the Giants. 56 yards. They'll run on first down. Barkley. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Brings up second.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on third down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Caden Smith, his first. He'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
That's good.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Out to his left. Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A handoff to Barkley. Uses the spin. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Saquon Barkley, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The quarterback.
The Giants on third down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 11. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 3rd. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30.
That's good for a Giant.
And all the way down to the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
Now a play fake here on first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, this is a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards on the play, first down. It's Barkley on the counter. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Barkley. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
At the 9-yard line.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can...
That one looks like he'll throw here. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Now he'll pull it, and it's a fumble. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And this is one of those bang-bang plays, Charles. Did the knee hit first or did the ball come out first?
This is where you need that 20/20 eyesight, don't you, Brandon? You've got to see which one happened first. If the knee hit the ground, then they will keep possession. This challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll have another home date next week as the Indianapolis Colts come to town. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now on the year. And they'll try.
Today, from MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the New York Giants taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
We welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the New York Giants. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Now Saquon Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
On the carry.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. This is Barkley. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to look deep down. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
1st and 10.
Give him 32 on the play. On the draw, this is Barkley. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at him turn.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
And he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Saquon Barkley with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Carl Nassib able to record his 5th sack of the season. They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes and throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
He's going to go up top again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Getting in there to break that one up. Rock. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Steps away to his left. He'll run it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. He's got it at the 15. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14.
First and 10.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. It's the correct call.
Not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They'll roll him out right. Escaping, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Giants.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Barkley with a carry on 1st down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. Catch made by Slayton. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Colts, nothing.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Khari Willis in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin.
The pass. Intercepted by the Colts.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. Looking for Shepard deep. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Rolling to his left. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
Intended for Sterling Shepard. Incomplete.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And his throw is incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. Now it brings up 3rd down.
Incomplete.
Back to throw. He may try and run for this. And the tackle going to be made at the 41. They'll look to throw now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Shepard deep. That's going to be caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Intended for Sterling Shepard. Incomplete.
Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeForest Buckner never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete as it's knocked away. But a penalty flag is down. So who's this going to be on? Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, PI gives him the first.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead,
and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton as the first half is winding down. And the Giants add on to their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed in.
They'll start out on the ground as Saquon Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They'll go to Barkley again.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Now a handoff here to his running back. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
The 46-yard line.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
37-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He's going to take off with him. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
At the 11-yard
Back to throw now on first down.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot down.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to grow their lead.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because...
He'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Again, it's Barkley. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Barkley. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Barkley again.
The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down again.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable. They begin with a run by Barkley. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll keep it on the ground. Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards, a first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. The Giants on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
Roughing the passer defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty is a result of that hit there.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. Powers through again. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
I just wonder if before that last play, if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and said, we've been run over, run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And on that play, they did.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now and he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Saquon Barkley with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Giants have got it on cruise control.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is a lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now it's Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to Slayton. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Well, there's your leading receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, putting on another clinic, well over 100 yards.
Are we taking notes? We should be, right? Because I'm going to go back and watch this tape and really enjoy what I'm seeing. The route running, competing for the football, just breaking down a defense.
Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st down.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Giants, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll be at home next.